Hello everybody and welcome to another hand feeding video. Today we will be doing the older conures. We have the older pineapples, suncheeks, and a couple of sun conures. They are getting pretty close to the stage where they can leave the brooder and go into a grow-up cage, at least the older ones in this batch. But now we do have the problem of some of them being in the drawdown phase. Let's start off with this guy here, one of the pineapples. You can see he's got quite a bit of the wing feathers coming in. Big red tail feathers. Let's see how much he'll eat. Now, when they're in the drawdown phase, they will eat less. They are much less enthusiastic about it because they are actively trying to lose weight before they take their first flight. Being a lighter weight will help them achieve this first flight and make any hard landings a little bit safer. But it is also a point of great stress for the hand feeder, because they're not eating very much. You can see here he is pretty reluctant to eat, not taking very much at all. But he still needs the liquid. They have a better appetite on their first hand feeding of the day. This is the third hand feeding today. And they will eat more before going to bed after playtime. But right now they are very reluctant to take anything. Also, their crops are smaller as now they're a little bit older. So I can go up a little bit. And he just does not want to eat at all. And he's got drools, whatever he gets put in his mouth. So his crop, there's some in there, but probably only about 2/3 of what you'd usually like to see. Try another one of the pineapples. And you can see they back away from the usual feeding position. They see the syringe. They have little to no real desire to eat. But they need the moisture, they need the liquid. Usually you get one good feeding response. They try to feed as much as you can during that one first response. And then they just pull away. He took a half decent amount. And they're learning to climb and to move around on their own, so they get a little grabby with their feet. Here we have a little younger, the youngest of the three pineapples. Let's see if he'll take a bit more of a feeding. Oh, not in the nose. They're getting a lot stronger too this age. It gets a little harder to control them. He's still got a good feeding response. He's eating pretty quickly. He's not quite at the drawdown stage, but he will be getting there shortly. And of course, at this age, they are monkey see, monkey do. They see their other siblings not eating much, so they will start eating less as well. But he still takes a full feeding. He's just a little bratty about it. Oh yeah, he's full. Now we have the suncheeks. They're almost at the age where they will be climbing out of any containers you put them in. And once they start flying around, the hand feedings become very energetic. The one good feeding response right off the bat. Try to get as much in there as you can. Size-wise, they're almost full grown. But of course, you still got a lot of feathers to grow. When they do achieve their first flight, and they spend a day or two flying around and getting confidence in their flight, they will be eating more again to gain the weight back that they lost. Just kind of drooling, and he is done. He just wants no more part of it. That's enough for now. Here's an even bigger one. Another one of the suncheeks. But already he wants to go. Take advantage of the first strong response. They do have some spray millet in the brooder with them, but they haven't touched that yet. And during playtime, especially this one, they are now climbers. He'll go and sit on by my neck, on my neck behind the head. Pulling at my eyeglasses. Oh, no, yeah, he's done it. You stay here. So all he's going to eat, let's go for the smallest suncheek. Let's see if he'll eat a little more. Although he's still pretty much on par with some of the older pineapples. A little more eager for now. But nothing like the feeding response they had a week or two ago. Hopefully I'll be able to get a full 8-9 cc's of formula into him. And that's done. Because now we have the sun conures. They're always a little more enthusiastic, especially they're quite a bit younger still. Although they are a lot bigger and they are heavy. There we are, that's what you want to see. Much more enthusiastic feeding response. Get him more into frame here. Very fast feeding. A little messy. But a nice, big, full, tight crop. A little bit more. He won't be drawing down for quite a while. Still working on his pin feathers. That was a big one. A big feeding. Oh, and they're heavy. Now for the oldest sun conure. This guy is huge compared to the pineapples and the suncheeks, which are color mutations of a green cheek conure. Sun conures are a whole different bird. Still got a good response. You can see his pin feathers on his wings are growing in. He'll have a full mantle of feathers on his wings pretty quickly now. They eat pretty quick. They eat a lot. And pretty soon during the evening lap time he'll start walking around and exploring. That's pretty much full for him. And that's a big bird. He's gonna have some nice colors on his head. Very nice colors on this guy. Not many birds are any friendlier than a sun conure. When they're older, they're a very, very outgoing bird. They make their desire to be on you, with you, and be touched and handled very clear. But for now, he goes back into the cage, into the brooder. At this age, they do all get along pretty well. They'll be sharing a grow-up cage. For the most part, might put it to the sun conures in a separate grow-up cage just because of their size difference. So until then, they all get along just fine. Alrighty, that's it for the hand feeding for today. Tomorrow I'll try to do the older cockatiels. I got 13 of them in the grow-up cage. 12 are still taking a little bit of a hand feeding every day. And that is going to be an adventure because though they are all fully flighted and they like to fly, they like to explore, and they're not very good at flying yet, so that'll be interesting. See you then.